Hey guys, it's Tyler and welcome back to Happiness Built. In this video, I'm going to talk about my schedule for this summer and what I'm doing to try to be effective. But really, this is a check-in. I created this channel several years ago. I came up with the name for a domain, Happiness Built. I thought that would be really cool. As a professor, I actually do research on happiness because I am in teacher education and I'm looking at ways to improve teacher retention. And we do that. Teacher pay hasn't gone up significantly. Teacher appreciation has not gone up significantly. So teachers are still overworked, but underpaid and underappreciated. So what can we do for teachers? Well, we can help them have a better experience in the classroom. And so that goes back to happiness. And so I love doing research on that, but the reason I kind of went this direction with my professional research is because this is what I care about. Obviously, I want to be happy. I want my family to be happy. And so I want to learn all the hacks. And I created this channel originally because I wanted to share the things that research tells us will lead to happiness. But I also am a generally pretty happy person, and a lot of that is because of what we do here within the walls of our own home. And I wanted to have an excuse to share some of those things, some of our traditions, some of our rituals, some of the things that we do that help us to love one another and to find true lasting happiness, not just fleeting happiness, but what we're really looking for here is long-term joy, right? And so that's why I created this channel, and then I've just never prioritized it. As a teacher, I'm always very busy. I always have curriculum that I can revise, lesson plans that I can work on, papers I can grade, lessons I can prepare for. And so, why am I creating this video for you now? For the first time, I think really ever in my whole life, this summer I am going to have a little bit of extra time, and I want to make sure that I'm using that time effectively. Now, typically what I do over the summer is I teach. So last summer I taught 9 classes, all online, and then I did product reviews on the side. And it went really well. I made $100,000 last summer between my normal base salary, my overtime salary, and my side hustles. And it was really great. But I don't have the same opportunities this summer, nor do I want to teach 9 classes. It was too much. And so I'm only teaching really 1.5 class. I'm teaching one full class and then one like mini class with just 4 or 5 students. So with the rest of the time, I could just focus on my side hustles, do product reviews. But honestly, I want to get better at video production and video editing. And so I'm prioritizing development of several YouTube channels. And the number one YouTube channel that I wanted to spend time with was Happiness Built. So that's why I'm here. Now, I want to show you a document that I'm working on, and then we'll wrap up this first video. But let me head over here. This is something that I've created. One of my goals for this summer is to become more intentional, and that starts with filling out your schedule and calendaring in time. So you see here, I just started building this out, and I have kind of some basics of what I want to do on my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, and then Tuesday, Thursday, I'm planning on working from home, and those will be heavy film days. But I started like just blocking in with YouTube. I have all these different channels, and these are channels that are mostly neglected channels that I created at one time because I thought it was a good idea, and then I didn't do anything. The only channel I actively post to is reviews of cool stuff, where I do my product reviews. You see I have 3,700 subscribers and almost that many videos. I have 2,500 videos, over 2 million views, and this channel has been great. And the reason I have it first is because it's where I spend the most time, but it also has been monetized. And between the AdSense views and the affiliate sales that I make, this channel's earning me about $500 a month. My hope is that I can add a few other channels that I can monetize that I am a little bit more passionate about. Obviously, there's not a lot of passion in just doing simple product reviews, but it is a good way to make money so that I can pursue my other dreams and passions. And so you see these other videos, most of them don't have a lot of videos. some like 2 on this one, 5 on this one. But I decided to pick my top 10 because I thought I could focus on 2 a day. So normally when I teach 2 to 4 classes a day. And I thought, well, if I treat YouTube as my classroom this summer, I can focus on 2 or 3 different channels every day and start adding content to these and getting better and better at it. So you see that my goal here is to do 10 long form videos each week for 150 for the summer. I'm calling the summer May, June, July, and August, 4 months, but not all the way through August, and that will be 15 weeks for me. So my hope is, or my goal is to do 10 long form videos a week plus another 25 reviews per week. So that's actually 35 long form videos every week and then 15 shorts per week for a total of 50 videos. Now, I know I can do 50 videos a week. I've done it in the past. Last summer, I was doing about 200 videos a month just doing product reviews. So this one's going to be different because product reviews I can put out faster. I don't need as much preparation. So it is going to be a stretch for me, but I think it's possible. My hope is to see normal growth on my review channel, but to get 1,000 additional subscribers across my other channels. And I'd really love to monetize 2 or more of them if possible. So those, I just have some notes. This is a video I'm prepping to put on Creator Side Income. And then I just want to go through each of these channels with you really quick. So the reviews of cool stuff, that's where I do product reviews. I simply do reviews at home. If you want to learn about that process, that's on my channel Creator Side Income, where I talk about how to make money doing product reviews. In the last 3 years, I've made $150,000 doing this. So it definitely is a worthwhile side hustle. And has made it possible for us to go on luxury vacations, to invest in different things. So it's been really good for me, and that's why I prioritize it. But same old for that one. I am hoping to do more high quality videos instead of just mass videos, but that's where I'm at. Happiness Built is this channel, of course, and my goal here is to start coming up with some ideas for things I want to talk about. And so this summer will be a great summer to just experiment, to start working on video ideas and do it the right way. And the right way, you'll see, I think I put this in my notes here. What I used to do was just schedule and upload whenever I can. I would think of something, I'd film a talking head video, I'd upload it, and then I'd come up with some sort of title or thumbnail. This summer, I wanted to become much more intentional. I want to start with, have an idea, come up with the thumbnail and the title first, then script it out, and then do the video creation. Now, because I want to hit the ground running, I haven't set up all my processes yet. And so for this, I'm actually reverting to the old and I'm just talking to you. I have this idea, I'm just talking. But in the future, I plan on being much more intentional on this channel, having scripted videos, doing the research. So I'm really excited to see what happens with that, if that, fundamentally changes the value that I offer to my audience. So that's Happiness Built. Then we've got Creator Side Income, where I share with people what I'm doing for my side hustles to make more money. Right now, that's mostly income reports and tips on the Amazon Influencer Program, and YouTube. So that's what we have there. Chasing Junk is a new channel that I started this last year. It's something that I'm super excited about because this is simply a selfish pleasure thing for me. I like to open old baseball cards and collect things from the 80s and 90s. And Chasing Junk is my place where I'm documenting that, where I'm actually chasing different collections from the 80s and 90s, whether it be toys like Thundercats or Transformers, or maybe it's media CDs and DVDs, or maybe it's baseball cards, Garbage Pail Kids, things like that. But I'm sharing my collection there. I set goals and then I collect different things and talk about the value of those things, but also the memories and the nostalgia with it. So that's been a fun one for me. I haven't posted enough videos, but I'm filming a lot, so that's where I'm at. Hill Academy is something I created for my students at the university. Hill stands for Happy Independent Lifelong Learners, and this came about because I asked my incoming freshmen, what do you wish you'd learned in high school that you didn't? And what do you wish they offered here at the university? And most of their ideas were things like financial literacy, just adulting kinds of tasks, grocery shopping, meal preparation, stuff like that. And I wanted a place just to start providing resources to my students. So I created the website hillacademy.org and have started allowing my students to provide me with ideas, and then I'm generating some curriculum. So these are like mini courses on how to be happy, independent, lifelong learners. And what it needs is videos. And so this summer I want to start populating that with videos. So that's there. The next thing on my priority list is elementary teacher tips. This is a related thing. I just want to start sharing tips. I do this individually with my students all the time. I do it with my classes, but I don't do it on a public site like YouTube. So I want to start just sharing some of the things I've learned in 20 plus years as a school teacher. The next one is after the run. This one is an embarrassing one for me. 6 years ago, I lost 100 pounds, kept it off for 2 or 3 years, and then it crept mostly back. So I've gained about 70, 80 pounds back. I have lost almost 10 pounds so far this year, but want to lose another 20 or 30 pounds over the course of the summer, which requires discipline. And after the run is a place where I hold myself accountable, where I talk about what I'm doing to lose weight, what I'm doing to live a healthy lifestyle. And by having to publish videos each week, if I'm not doing a good job, it's embarrassing and I don't look forward to it, but I want to hold myself accountable. So that's why I have that channel. Virtual School Assembly is a YouTube channel that I created over the COVID pandemic to provide hope and inspiration to my students. I got celebrities from Hollywood and professional athletes, educators from around the world, and they simply shared messages of inspiration and hope. It was a really worthwhile thing, but then I got busy with other things and let it fall by the wayside. I want to resurrect that and start doing some interviews this summer. So my goal for the summer is actually not to post a lot of videos, just some like trailer type videos or some shorts from old videos that I've posted on the channel. But then starting in the fall, every Friday, I want to post an interview. So my time this summer will be spent looking for and doing those interviews, and then I'll publish those videos in the fall. Crazy Fast Car is another channel that I actually started with my son a few years ago as he was restoring a Ford Mustang. It was a cool process. We filmed the whole thing, and then I just never had time to edit and publish the videos. And so there are a few videos on that channel, and he's now doing a church mission in Mexico, serving people, teaching them about God. And I thought it would be a cool project to work on while he's gone, where I could go ahead, edit those videos, narrate some of them, publish them to basically his channel. So it's something we created together. But then maybe when he gets back, he'll have this great historical record of his experience restoring the car. So that's just a gift I want to give to my son. And then the last one, Displaying Collectibles. This is an experimental site that I'm doing in conjunction with Chasing Junk and Creator Site Income, where I just created a new channel. I'm growing it up, seeing if I can use it to make money with TikTok Shop and Amazon Influencer. That one might not exist at the end of the summer. We'll just play around with it. So that's what I've got so far. And you see this document. The reason I wanted to show you this document is one of the greatest things. So coming back to happiness, the point of this channel is one of the things that has made a big difference for me in the last few years is moving a lot of my files from just my local machine, my computer, my hard drive, onto the cloud. And the reason this has made a difference for me is I can take something like this document, and I love that, I set these up as headers so I can, once I add content to each, it will go up and down to each thing. And so pretty soon this is going to be a really long document, but it's going to be hyperlinked. And I can come back up to the schedule and I can start linking different things. Well, I've started doing that with a lot of Google Docs so that they are linked to one another and even linked to different profiles. And so I'll make sure that I share it with my additional profiles. That way I can open up a Google profile just for Happiness Built, for example, which will have its own website, have its own Gmail address, have its own YouTube channel, have its own social media. And all those bookmarks will be saved here as bookmarks on for that profile. But then if I have a document, so maybe I'm filming that day and I'm working from a different profile, they all link to one another. And so one of the things that's really helped me and it has been a benefit is starting to use Google Docs and linking within profiles. So that's just my hack for today. There's not much that you can respond to and comment on here. I'm not anticipating anyone watches this. I think I have like 4 subscribers and they're probably all me from different profiles. So I'm not expecting anyone to see this, but I wanted to let you know what I'm doing this summer. If by any chance you are seeing this, maybe in the future, this channel grows a little bit and you go back and watch the archives. If you're seeing this video and you have some ideas for how I might be more effective this summer and what I might do with this channel, I'd love for you to drop those in the comment section. But otherwise, I'm mostly just creating this for me. So that's what I'm doing. I'll talk to you again next week. See ya.